Good morning. Cindy here, and today we are going to talk about deadheading and whether we should fertilize our daylilies. So here we are in like the 20th of May, and my daylilies have been blooming their heads off since February. And I am starting to notice, though, there are stems that have no more blooms on them. So what are we supposed to do? So let me get a little closer and show you what I'm talking about. So if you look here, there are no more blooms left on this stalk. It's just completely devoid of any new buds. A little bit further over, we still have a couple of beautiful bloomers here. And this one, the most of the stem is finished blooming, but we still have two more to go. So we'll leave those alone. But these, it is time to clip them out. I'm going to go all the way down as low as I can go down into the leaves and clip it off. And I'm sending a message to the daylily to bloom again. Now, if you don't want to do anything, the stem will turn dark brown and it will easily be pulled out. Let's see if not quite yet. So if it gets a little bit harder, these just easily tug out. So I am going to do that. I'm going to just go in here. So here's one, and it's already even starting to yellow, and it's really telling me, get me out of here. So I'm going to go down here deeply into the leaves and snip it out. And I'm going to put that in my composter. I'm going to leave this one alone because there's still some blooms. But I'm going to go back here. I'm going to follow this one all the way down into the leaves. And I'm going to snip and snip. Now I'm sending all kinds of messages. Here's another one I'm going to snip out. Take this one out. Saying, make some more. Okay, and I'll leave this one alone because this one has still got some new buds. There's another one back here I can take out. Going all the way down. Okay, so now this one is kind of cleaned up. Might clip that one off. And hopefully it will rebloom. If you purchased a reblooming daylily, then the chances are you will have lots more. Now this one here, this is Stella d'Oro. And Stella d'Oro puts out seed pods. Let me show you this. And if you didn't know any better, you would think that this was a new bud. There's two of them here. And I don't seem to find these on my other daylilies right now. So what you must do is these seed pods are sending a message to the daylily that the growing season is over and it's time to set seeds. And so you do not want that right now. You want it to continue. We are only in the later parts of May, so we want Miss Stella to keep blooming her head off for a long period of time. So what you're going to do is you're not going to cut it here. You're going to go way down in here and snip it. And there we have that seed pod cut out. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Clip it all the way down. And I'm going to also clip off this yellow one. There are no more blooms left on this one. And I'm going to do the same for this one. There are no more buds. Okay, now this one is still, got some nice buds. It will reproduce, and these are doing great. And then in short order, we will have some new stems coming up here with more beautiful blooms. This one was a surprise color. I just love this daylily. It's got a really deep reddish orange color with the yellow centers. I just love that. And these are not seed pods. These are just new blooms. But so you can tell the difference in seed pods and blooms. The buds for blooms are long and skinny, and the seed pods are a little bit different. So let's look at this. This could be a seed pod. And so I'm going to watch this, and if it does not produce a bud, I want to quickly just break that off, because we do not want our daylily setting seeds yet. That's going to come much later, so watch this. And this is just started blooming, so I don't really see any that we need to cut off just yet. Now some of these back here are starting to have quite a bit of negative space, but they also still have quite a few buds on them. So I'm just going to leave these alone. I do not see any seed pods out here, just nice buds waiting to open. So there's not really anything I need to cut off here. Okay, let's look at this one. This one has no buds at all the way down. And so this is one I could go ahead and clip out. Let's do that. Let's go all the way down deep into the flower and cut that out. And that will tell it, okay, we can make a new shoot. Okay, and that's about all I need to do here. And look at this one. This one has a stem that is completely devoid of any new buds. So we can clip this one out all the way down. And here's another one. This one does not have any buds at all, so we'll clip this one out. There's another one. Clip this one out. Okay, and I'm encouraging the daylily to send up new shoots and new buds. Now, what about fertilizer? Should we be fertilizing these? Actually, no. This is, we're about to start hitting our really high temperatures, and we really don't want to fertilize right now. But in the spring and in the fall are the best times to fertilize. And I prefer this MicroLife fertilizer, but you can put any kind of good fertilizer that's a very balanced. So like a 8-8-8, 10-10-10. They love this MicroLife because it's organic. It's got seaweed, sea kelp, all kinds of things that are not harmful. They will not burn the plant and just cause it to really rejuvenate. So daylilies do like some fertilizer. Now look at this. There's telling me clip this off. So this one is turning really yellow, so that is definitely a sign to get rid of this. Way down here. Now, as these are growing, whoops, I didn't cut that very well. Let me try again. As these are growing, you might ask yourself, wow, look how thick they are becoming. And you certainly can divide these in the fall and pass them along to friends or put them in other places in your garden so you can have more daylilies in other spots. So you definitely will want to watch my video, and I'll link it here, on how to divide these and how to replant them. So that was an interesting video. So this is Little Business. This is a shorter one, but it is definitely a rebloomer. And I want to point out right here, this is a seed pod. And so I am going to snip that off, just break it off, and get rid of that. You do not want your daylilies to get any messages that it's time to start putting out seeds. And I don't see any more on the plant. So keep an eye out for seeds. You want to keep those off. You just want the daylilies to just grow and blossom like crazy. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you get a chance to get in your garden today. It's beautiful out there. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.